Okay, we got our camshaft in and the timing chain in, and then I went to I put in the timing chain tightener, okay, and it's pushed all the way in, which means it can't push against the chain any farther. That's how it pushes the plastic guide against the chain to keep tension on it. So the timing chain is stretched out. Now I could put it back together the way it is, but I'm afraid that if the timing chain jumps a tooth or jumps off the sprocket down behind here, that it's not going to run. So now's the time to change it. The problem is I have to get this CDI rotor off because the stator is right in here. I have to get this off to get to the bottom end of the timing chain, which is behind here. The problem is I have a 3-jaw gear puller, and I tried putting it on there, but it didn't move it, and they say in the manual don't use that. So I'm afraid it'll bend it because the pressure's on the outside, probably bend this sprocket here. So the Yamaha makes a tool and it's a round plate that goes over here with a shaft down the middle that goes in here, and then there's 3 holes in here that you bolt into. You bolt that plate into, and then you turn the threaded rod in the middle, almost like just like a gear puller basically, and it pulls that off. I priced it at Yamaha, and they wanted $100 for it. I looked at harmonic gear pullers. The problem is the slots don't go out far enough. They only go out to 2 inches, and those bolts are about 2 inches from the center to the bolt. So that wouldn't work. So the only other thing I can do is take it down to the Yamaha dealer and have him pull it. And he said he'd charge me $15–20 to pull it, because all I got to do is pull this cover off. I'll put the cover back on and pull that cover off and use the tool and pull it, and that's it. So in order to do that, I got to get it ready to go on the trailer this morning. So what we're going to do is I'll put this cover back on. I'm going to put the top of the cylinder on here just temporarily, because I got some oil in here in the lobes of the camshaft. So I'll go ahead and put that on with a couple bolts, just temporary, because I got to take it back off, because we're gonna take this back off and put a new chain in once we get this pulled off at the Yamaha dealer. So sometimes, like I said, you get to a point where you need something done. Instead of buying the tool, in this case, I can go down to the Yamaha dealer and for $20 he'll pull this off. I won't need the tool to put it back on, because it will slide back on, and then then I can tap it back on. It's just getting it off. So once I get this off, I can get behind there and get to the timing chain. So a lot of times you can get to a point where that's all you can do, and then the dealer can do some of it for you at a reasonable price like this. So if he had to take everything off to get to this, then it would be, it could be $150, $200. But since I've got it all tore down, all he's got to do is bring his tool out and put it in here and pull this off for me. It's not a big problem for him. So like I said, we're going to go ahead, and I got to put the tires back on the back of it, and we're going to wheel it out on a trailer, strap it down. We'll take it down there, have him pull it, and then bring it back, and we're going to work on it some more. So that's what I'm going to do now.